L'Oreal SA, founded in 1909 in France, has grown into the world's leading cosmetics group, known for its diverse range of products and brands. Over the years, L'Oreal has expanded through product launches, acquisitions, and new subsidiaries, becoming a major player in the beauty industry. L'Oreal USA, a wholly owned subsidiary of the L'Oreal Group, sells its products in mass-market department stores and salons across the United States. By 2015, L'Oreal USA boasted over 32 product lines. Lubomira Rachet, Chief Digital Officer of L'Oréal Paris, emphasized the importance of digital integration in the company's business model, as it aligns with the digital lives of consumers. In 2015, as the cosmetic and beauty aid industry experienced a digital transformation, L'Oréal recognized the need to modernize its approach to gathering consumer information. This modernization aimed to make the process more cost-effective and time-efficient while optimizing the use of the information obtained. Nima Gohil joined L'Oreal Research and Innovation as a group leader in 2010, bringing over 12 years of experience in market research. Her role at L'Oreal involves finding consumer-centric, fast, and agile solutions to uncover consumer needs. One of her significant contributions was developing tools to evaluate products in new ways and from fresh perspectives. In this video, we'll explore how L'Oreal USA is digitally optimizing consumer insights, enhancing its ability to understand and meet the needs of its customers in an increasingly digital world. Industry overview: hair health and care. The hair health and care industry is vast, serving almost everyone. This market includes products like shampoo, conditioner, hair color, oils, and styling products. The competition is fierce, with companies like L'Oreal, Revlon Inc., Unilever plc, and Avon Products Inc. constantly vying for market share. In 2015, the global market for hair care was worth $81 billion, and it's expected to reach $102.49 billion by 2024. Shampoo leads the market, but hair coloring products are also in high demand, especially among older adults. Environmental and demographic shifts. Environmental contaminants, especially in cities, have been linked to increased hair loss and damage. This has led to creative marketing strategies targeting millennials, who are more environmentally conscious. Men are also spending more on hair care, signaling a shift from the traditional consumer base. The industry is responding by creating products that cater to these new trends, emphasizing both functionality and fashion. Luxury and brand recognition. Luxury hair care products are now seen as fashion statements that reflect personal identity. Brand recognition is crucial as consumers share more about their preferences on social media. This has made brand name and reputation more important than ever. Social media has also driven consumers to be more aware of the ingredients in their hair care products, pushing manufacturers to develop new, environmentally friendly formulations. Consumer research and personalization. The industry aims to improve consumer well-being and quality of life. Researchers now focus on socially meaningful issues. The vast amount of data available today helps marketers understand consumers on a personal level. The internet and mobile devices allow for direct communication with consumers through surveys and digital applications. Social media influencers and indie brands. Social media influencers have significant power to influence brand loyalty. Platforms like Instagram and YouTube enable niche and independent, indie, brands to thrive. These brands, such as Drunk Elephant and Function of Beauty, use social media to build personal relationships with their customers and collaborate with influencers. They rely on digital marketing to reach their audience cost-effectively. Digital differentiation and consumer expectations. In this digital age, customers expect more from their brands. They want tutorials, digital experiences in stores, and apps for makeovers and hairstyles. Indie brands, with their small budgets, have used social media to engage directly with customers, building momentum and collaborating with influencers. This trend mirrors the growing interest in makeup and visual transformation, indicating a bright future for the hair care industry. Market research and consumer insights. In the market research, brand researchers were spending more time with customers, both face-to-face and virtually. This engagement was crucial because the more time a brand spent with its target audience, the more relevant it became. Consistent interaction with consumers built trust and created a valuable flow of information, which influenced new product development, sales, and marketing. This approach helped brands in the haircare and cosmetics industry stand out through innovation. By 2015, a significant development in market research was the ability of consumers to easily provide their product and brand evaluations through technology. Market researchers understood the importance of gaining insights directly from consumers in their own environments. This included studying consumer choices and behaviors in context. Traditional methods and innovations. Traditionally, in-home usage tests, IHUTs, were an effective way for brands to test products with consumers before a product launch. During these tests, unlabeled products were shipped to participants who used them in their daily routines at home. Participants recorded their reactions and opinions in a diary, either online or on paper. However, researchers soon realized that using video to obtain insights was even more valuable for understanding context. With technological advancements, video diaries began to replace traditional IHUT methods. This method allowed participants to record their interactions with a product while using it, using a desktop webcam, tablet, or smartphone. They could share all aspects of the product's use and record the environment in which they interacted with it. This approach provided a real-time, low-cost way to learn directly from consumers. Online communities and agile insights. In addition to video diaries, online, or insight communities became popular. These communities consisted of targeted groups of stakeholders who interacted with a brand on an online discussion board, providing ongoing feedback. Traditional methods of obtaining customer ideas were often slow, expensive, and not agile enough for daily decision-making. Therefore, L'Oreal considered more advanced digital options to generate customer insights, ensuring the company remained a market leader. L'Oreal Beauty Babble program. One of Nima Gohil's first initiatives was to enhance the existing Beauty Babble program. This program included recording product use in real environments. Gohil wanted to expand it to include video, influencers, social media, and other digital channels. Moving beyond discounts. Traditionally, user incentive programs in the industry were built around discounts. However, Gohil aimed to build a program around perks instead. The idea was to offer incentives to beauty babblers by giving them first looks at products before they launched to the market. This new approach was unique and exceeded expectations, with many sign-ups in the first year. Influencer engagement. In return for these perks, L'Oreal required a one-year commitment from video bloggers, vloggers, and their consent to post their product experiences online. They also needed to have a minimum following of 35,000 followers. L'Oreal planned to invite influencers, specifically women, to join the Beauty Babble program. These influencers would share their content and discuss their beauty routines, habits, and what made them influencers. Gohil noted, based on the criteria for the category in beauty we were working on, they were then invited to review products for us. Creating a community. L'Oreal wanted potential members to feel like they were part of an exclusive club, influencing the future of L'Oreal's products and marketing strategy. The call to action for influencers came in the form of an email, outlining the ask and the perks vloggers would receive. This strategy not only engaged influencers but also made them feel valued and integral to L'Oreal's innovation process. The importance of digitalization to L'Oreal. L'Oreal's journey into digital market research began with a simple step, allowing consumers to post product ratings and reviews on their website. Nima Gohil then advocated for the inclusion of social media and influencer activity in L'Oreal's research and innovation efforts. This strategy was aimed at understanding the influence and reach of social media personalities in assessing L'Oreal's products before they hit the market. Leveraging influencers. Incorporating influencers added a layer of authenticity to L'Oreal's brand voice. Consumers could connect with influencers in a more personal and relatable setting, making their endorsements feel genuine. L'Oreal's Digital Consumer and Customer Research (DCCR) team recognized the importance of influencer input as internal departments increasingly requested this type of feedback. Influencers' opinions provided a unique perspective on the consumer's product experience, which was invaluable for shaping high-impact communication strategies. Social media influence on consumer behavior. Market research and statistics from the Digital Marketing Institute highlighted the growing importance of social media in consumer behavior. 86% of women turned to social networks before making a purchase. 86% of the most viewed beauty videos on YouTube were created by influencers. 70% of consumers trusted influencers more than traditional celebrities. As social media use grew, influencer marketing exploded. Consumers leaned heavily on Instagram and Twitter personalities for brand recommendations. This trend did not go unnoticed by brand marketers, with 86% of brands using influencer marketing seeing significant budget increases for these programs. Understanding influencer impact. For L'Oreal, understanding how influencers talked about products before and after their launch was potentially game-changing. This knowledge provided a holistic view of the product's market perception. L'Oreal planned to utilize platforms that allowed them to monitor consumer ratings and reviews across various channels, further enhancing their understanding of consumer sentiments and discussions. Authentic showcasing of products. Using influencers also allowed L'Oreal to showcase their products in a more informal and authentic manner. This approach resonated well with consumers who valued genuine and relatable endorsements over traditional advertising methods. By embracing digitalization and leveraging social media influencers, L'Oreal reinforced its position as a forward-thinking leader in the beauty industry, staying closely connected with its consumer base and adapting to modern marketing dynamics. Build versus buy. The technology decision. Incorporating new technology always comes with costs, both financial and resource-based. New systems are needed to efficiently capture, monitor, and maintain data, users, and processes. Organizations must decide whether to build the technology in-house or seek a third-party solution. This was the dilemma faced by L'Oreal's Digital Consumer and Customer Research (DCCR) team. They needed to determine whether to outsource the technology that could integrate seamlessly with their existing platforms or to build it internally with available resources. Aligning technology with beauty Babble enhancements. The need for technological advancements aligned with the proposed re-engineering of the Beauty Babble program. The new version aimed to include more video content and live user reviews, making the program more interactive and engaging. This required robust technology capable of handling these new features effectively. Conducting an analysis. L'Oreal conducted an analysis and audit of online community providers and other technology suppliers. It became clear that third-party software could elevate the program to a new level. Reflecting on the transition, Gohill noted the challenges and opportunities of their initial approach. When we first launched, it really felt like a startup company. We did everything manually and sometimes not in the most effective manner. Once we saw that we were getting more visibility, we decided to review how we could enhance our buyer experience as well as be digitally forward and use platforms to communicate better with our consumers as well as automate to understand our products from the beginning to end of the life cycle. The decision to outsource. Gohill recognized that outsourcing the technology would bring significant benefits. The features offered by an online platform would take Beauty Babble to a higher level. This included better communication with consumers, enhanced automation to understand product life cycles, and overall improved user experience. By choosing a third-party solution, L'Oreal aimed to create a more seamless and effective program, ultimately driving greater consumer engagement and insights. Digital-first strategy, embracing the future. Reflecting on the marketplace changes, Gohill examined statistics on L'Oreal's advertising budgets and digital trends. In 2014, L'Oreal allocated 19% of its advertising budget to digital efforts. That same year, L'Oreal's online sales grew by 30%, making up roughly 6% of total sales. This growth highlighted the rising importance of digital channels. The rise of social media and mobile usage. Internet traffic and social media adoption were soaring. By the first quarter of 2015, Facebook reported 1.44 billion active users, with 1.25 billion accessing the platform via mobile devices, a 24% increase from the previous year. YouTube reached 81.2% of US Internet users in 2015, with makeup and cosmetics being the highest viewed category among females. This indicated a significant opportunity for L'Oreal to leverage these platforms to reach its audience effectively. Mobile technology and consumer convenience. In 2014, mobile technology had become pervasive. People were using smartphones as personal computers, allowing them to make purchases and read reviews instantly. Amazon was enhancing consumer convenience with technologies like Alexa, dash buttons, and subscribe and save, which automated the replenishment of items. The increasing use of Amazon underscored the importance of digital convenience in consumer behavior. Growth in the e-commerce beauty industry. A report by the research agency L2 Inc. showed that while the global beauty industry grew by 6% in 2013, the e-commerce beauty industry experienced a 29% growth. L'Oreal had already started embracing digital innovation with initiatives like the Makeup Genius app, which allowed customers to virtually try on makeup using an uploaded picture. This digital approach was a step towards reaching customers more effectively. Pivot to video. By early 2015, many companies were shifting towards video content. Facebook was increasingly using videos, moving away from text-only content. Organizations were producing consumer-friendly videos that could be shared across various social media channels. However, the success of video content was still uncertain, and the technology required came at a cost. This raised questions about whether L'Oreal could make the digital shift with its current staff or if new skills and potential layoffs would be necessary. The need for a clear digital strategy. As L'Oreal continued to navigate the digital landscape, it became clear that a comprehensive digital strategy was needed. This strategy would encompass all initiatives, ensuring a cohesive approach to digital transformation. Gohill recognized that staying ahead in the beauty industry required embracing digital tools and platforms to connect with consumers in meaningful ways. Measuring success in a digital world. Transitioning to a digital-first strategy and incorporating new technology required L'Oreal to rethink how they measured success. The shift to digital key performance indicators, KPIs, introduced a new set of metrics that Gohill and her team needed to navigate. Choosing the right KPIs. With the rise of digital channels, e-commerce, indie brands, and direct-to-consumer (DTC) brands faced fewer barriers to entering the haircare market. These smaller, agile brands used technology as their native way of doing business, allowing them to quickly bring products to consumers. To compete effectively, L'Oreal needed to identify which KPIs would best demonstrate the value of their digital initiatives, such as digital in-home usage tests, IHUTs, influencer marketing, and the beauty Babble integration. Traditional versus digital KPIs. Traditional KPIs like sales and market share were still important, but they weren't enough to capture the full picture of digital transformation success. Gohill needed to determine which new KPIs would matter most for L'Oreal. She considered social media-based KPIs, such as engagement rates and follower growth, which could show how well the brand connected with its audience. Conversion rates, which measure how many social media interactions turned into actual sales, were also critical. Educating the board. Gohill realized that educating the board on these new metrics would be essential. Traditional metrics were familiar, but digital KPIs might require more explanation. She needed to ensure that the board understood how these new indicators could provide valuable insights into the effectiveness of their digital strategy. By focusing on metrics that combined social media engagement with conversion rates, Gohill could paint a comprehensive picture of L'Oreal's digital success. The decision. Being in the moment. Gohill was increasingly busy overseeing and managing consumer insights for her product line. She faced the challenge of competition from small startup independent or niche beauty providers, known as indie brands, which were entering the market primarily through e-commerce. Between 2009 and 2014, these indie brands grew rapidly, outpacing the overall cosmetics market. Write their research. L'Oreal coined the phrase, "in the moment," to represent its desire to be with the consumer at the time of product use. Traditional brands like L'Oreal realized that indie brands were connecting and collaborating with consumers more easily and readily via social media, giving these independent brands the momentum to propel their growth. Embracing, in-the-moment, research. Given the shift towards digital transformation, Gohill emphasized the importance of, in-the-moment, research for haircare products and customer relationship management. She believed that while it was challenging, it was possible to start generating ideas at the individual consumer level, contributing significantly to L'Oreal's research and development efforts. This approach would allow L'Oreal to infuse the voice of the customer into future product designs.